Hello, YouTubers. This is James, Landon, and Lauren from Petway Family Farmstead on this hot. And that's Henry back there. He's a little upset because I didn't introduce him. That's Henry, our Great Dane back there, talking to the pigs. But we're here today in this hot, humid Georgia heat. We're going to build a kind of an unusual pig shelter. If you've followed our channel, you may have seen it in the past, but we use what we have here on the farmstead like we always have. So stick with us and see what we do. There's a couple of the pigs back there. That is Ham, and that's Sandwich back there with his head. Get back. Stay out there. You might have to hand me some tools, baby, okay? I know, but I'll let you come in a minute. Let's just help me get it over. Ready? You know, I ain't got one good arm, and that's the one under here. Come on, help me. Help me, big boy. Help me.
But now look.
Look at what, baby?
It came free.
Oh, okay. All right, good try. We'll catch that. We'll fix it back up. It came out of a truck, yes. So guys, as you can see, we're gonna use, that light's not real good right there. Let's get where y'all can see me a little bit better. As you can see, guys, the pigs think it's a chew toy. But as you can see, we're gonna use the liner of an old pickup bed is what we're gonna use for that's basically the top of their shelter. It works, it's waterproof. We use what we have. Somebody was throwing it away. One man's trash is another man's treasure. So we're gonna get it rigged up very simply. So watch us and see what we do here. We're gonna get it rigged up and get it to where it's waterproof, and it's a driver in here that we need. T-post driver. Couple of pallets. What, baby? More pallets? That's all I need, I hope. Hurry up, pig. Couple of T-posts, and inevitably, once I get back inside the fence, lock myself in, I'll think of something else. I need to measure the back of this, see roughly, so I can get it on. I want to try to match it up to the front of one of these pallets, about 53 or so. Try to match it up to one of the front of these pallets. Then maybe we won't have to move it next time. We can leave it hooked to a pallet and move the whole thing, which that'll work fine. The pallets are at 65. I'm gonna hook the back of that up to one of these, about pallet height off the ground, maybe a little bit lower. Then we'll get the front up in the air, but if we're lucky, we won't have to unhook it from the pallet when we move it next time. Maybe not. Hey guys, bed liners, 99% of them, not that it matters, but most of them are cut out right here. This is actually the front bottom of the bed where it would go. They're cut out for cargo points that are built into the bed. That happens to be what I'm going to use to secure it. When I first did this, I just drilled another little hole up here. That's how I had it secured before, and I'm going to use baling twine to baling wire to finish securing it, and you'll see that I did the same thing here. The other one's identical, but this was the factory cut. Like I said earlier, I always forget something, so in the intermission there, I had to go back to the shop and grab some bungees. That's what I'm going to use to pull it up to the fence and temporarily secure it. And while hooked. Grandbabies aren't quite big enough to help with this part. Well, I guess they could help with it, but you know what I mean. What do you need to do, babe? PP, okay. Well, go over there behind that bush and PP. That way you're not facing the road. You just can't make this stuff up. So I'm just getting this kind of temporarily hooked. Sounds like rain's coming. What do you need, honey? You can't go inside right now. Let's stay here with me. So again, I'm just getting these temporarily hooked, guys. I'll hook them permanently. Hey guys, just realized I didn't have the camera going. It happens. So anyway, stuck the pallets that I've thrown over on one side here. Kind of self-explanatory. Stick it right there in the crease of the bed liner. Got to pull it far enough forward so it doesn't hit the fender well back here. You'd understand if you were using the same redneck stuff that I was using. That's the grandkids playing in the farm truck back there. That's more fun than helping Granddad. Pigs don't have to live in a condo. They'll settle for a shack. Feeling back here for the fender well. I'll try to get it as far in as I can. Shit. Sorry about that, not with that arm. That's the one I'm having surgery on, 28th of August. Hey guys, so I'm using bale and wire. Pick it up at your local hardware store, real cheap, just bale and wire to do the permanent or semi-permanent attachment, you know, until we move it again. So going through the hole that I've got in the back there that I drilled previously, last time we set this up or whatever, coming back through here. Main thing I want to do now is just get one hooked and around here, and then I'll do a better hook. I just want to stick one up here for now so I can get the bungee out of the way. This one right here is not going to be in the perfect spot or anything. I just want to get the bungee out of the way now. All right. We'll roll out a little more of this. Cut. Roll out some more. Cut it. I'll go ahead and drag this one over. Twist it a little bit tighter up here. I'm guilty of overdoing things, guys. You know, if one's enough, why not put three, right? Right now because of time. So I'm getting it fished through here, on each side of the So I'm gonna do it on the outside. I'm gonna go fish it back through. Now I'm gonna do it like this, I'm sorry. Fish it through like this right here, and then I'm gonna go on the inside and twist it together from the inside. All right guys, so here it is sticking through. I'm pulling it tight. And I will just get the wrap started with my hands. And then that's where your pliers come in handy. I'm twisting tighter and tighter. Got to pull it up good and square on the outside. I've learned pigs will bite at anything sticking out. They are very curious. So cut your ends off, at least where they're buried back in the pallet so the pigs can't get to them. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Guys, I'm sitting down there in it. This dip will help get the water off of it. We've got ventilation here on both sides in the back. It's one reason I didn't want to put one reason we did not put the pallets all the way to the back and did not enclose it in the summertime. It gives them good ventilation. All the pigs lay kind of tight next to each other anyway, but they've got good ventilation from the front. Coming in from the back through the pallets, you see the slats, and through the sides. I will put some straw in here for them, which they'll lay on and they'll eat it. They'll do whatever they want to with it. We're gonna wrap this up. All right guys, I think you can see here in the background. That's the finished product. It's for the pigs. They'll enjoy it. I'm surprised they're not in it already. They normally get in it before I even finish it. But we appreciate you guys joining us today. Here's the side view of it. Guys, when you're on a homestead, farmstead, things don't have to be perfect. My wife and I waited many years to homestead and to farmstead because we were afraid we wouldn't do it right. Went through the corporate world, climbed the corporate ladder, and wanted to do this because we were always afraid we wouldn't do it right. In the corporate world and the corporate ladder, both of us, we always had to do stuff right. It's the way it had to be. So it gets ingrained in you to do it right. Guys, when you go on the farmstead and homestead, you don't be scared. You try stuff. You try it. One man's trash is another man's treasure. You try it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. You just have to try it. You have to do it. It's a pig shelter. It's a pig shelter. Don't go to the store and buy stuff if you can find stuff to do it with. The pigs will love it. It's a chicken shelter. It's a chicken tractor. Guys, it's a homemade pig feeder. It's a homemade pig feeder that I built out of stuff I found around the yard. This is part of that bed liner. Part of the tailgate protector from the bed liner. This is a piece of an old mud flap. The hinge for it. This is the bottom of a dog crate cage. These are old 2x12s that came off of a porch. Use what you have and don't be perfect. And I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm telling you, I was like that for too many years, guys. Guys, we love you. You can probably hear the rain. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video if you like it. Don't worry about being perfect, guys. Continue our journey as we get by with what we have, as we're learning to get by with what we have. And make this farmstead, build this farmstead, build this homestead. Subscribe to our channel, please, if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell so you know when we're coming out more videos. We love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.